Now I'd like to move forward with the induction of Mary J. Walk, Delaware County Register of Wills. Ms. Walk's introduction will be presented by her husband, David Walk. Mr. Walk.
Today is the crowning achievement of a remarkable Delaware County life. Mary was born and raised in Chester. Her father was a cab driver, her mother was a homemaker. They managed to put together enough money to send her to Catholic school. She graduated from Notre Dame High School in Boylan, where she was a member of the National Honor Society. But by the time she graduated from high school, her father was retired, her parents were living on Social Security, and a housing project in Chester. There was simply no consideration of college, so she had to get a job. And her father told her that if she wanted to get a job at the courthouse in media, she would have to register as a Republican. Well, she didn't follow that advice. She went off on her own way and found work in Philadelphia. And she gradually started her education, first with courses at Delaware County Community College, then courses at Temple, and then during the few years when I dragged her out of Delaware County to New Jersey, she finished her education at Rutgers in New Jersey. By that point, she had 2 children, and she went full-time for the last 2 years. Despite all these obstacles, she managed to graduate with highest honors and be a member of Phi Beta Kappa at Rutgers. And at the time she graduated, she was also 6 months pregnant with Elizabeth, who was full 5 years. She then took a couple of years off to be with her young children, and then she went to Temple Law School. And with 3 young children at home that she was raising, she managed to do very well, being a member of the Temple Law Review. But by the time she graduated from Temple, she was in her early 40s. As most of the lawyers in this room know, law firms are not all that welcoming to women in their 40s with young children. Nonetheless, she overcame that to the point where she became a shareholder in a law firm with a national practice and a trusted advisor to Merrill Lynch and Bank of America. More recently, she has thrown her energies into public service, first on the Swarthmore Zoning Hearing Board, and then on the Swarthmore Borough Council, where she has spent hundreds of hours going to meetings, attending to the needs of her constituents. And then in February, David Landau asked her if she wanted to run for the Register of Wills, which obviously presented another great obstacle in her life. As we all know, no one had been elected as a Democrat for that position for over 100 years. But she threw herself into the campaign. And one of the things, a sign of you that you've married well, is if your spouse continues to surprise and amaze you after 28 years of marriage. Mary surprised and amazed me by becoming a dedicated campaigner, and frankly, she was very good at it. From her life in Delaware County, she had connections all over county, from people she went to high school with, to people in Chester, to people she met along the way, and she threw herself into the campaign for 9 months. She enjoyed it. She connected with people all over the county, and as a result of these efforts, she was the leading vote getter of all of the county candidates for countywide office. I think because of her life lived in Delaware County, the efforts she made all over Delaware County. So I think Delaware County will receive as Register of Wills someone who is a committed Delaware County, who knows the people of Delaware County, and will be a hardworking, dedicated public servant.
I, Mary J. Walk,
I, Mary J. Walk,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I will discharge the duties
of my office
with
fidelity, that I have not paid or contributed,
that I have not paid or contributed,
or promised to pay or contribute,
or promised to pay or contribute,
either directly or indirectly,
either directly or indirectly,
any money
or
or other valuable thing
other valuable thing
to procure my nomination for election,
to procure my nomination or election,
except for necessary for proper expenses expressly authorized by law, that I have not knowingly violated any election law of this Commonwealth, or procured it to be done by others on my behalf, that I will not knowingly receive, directly or indirectly, any money or other valuable thing
any money or other valuable thing
for the performance or non-performance
for the performance or non-performance
of any act or duty
of any act or duty
pertaining to my office,
pertaining to my office,
other than compensation allowed by law.
allowed by law.
Congratulations.
And
Thank you, President Judge Kelly. Thank you to my wonderful husband, David, for that beautiful introduction, and our children, Richard and Elizabeth, and to my longtime friend, Bob Scott. And I'd also like to thank the rest of my family, my sister, my niece, my nephew, and my niece's husband for being here today. It's an honor to stand here today as the new Delaware County Register of Wills. This is a journey that began for me almost a year ago when I was asked to run. The odds were, shall we say, a bit long, but nevertheless I said yes. It turns out that saying yes to this was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Saying yes enabled me to get out of my comfort zone, find a new purpose, and ultimately be part of an historic win with an incredible group of people. Running for office was challenging, but it was also a lot of fun. Campaigning has a momentum all its own. Knocking on doors, attending events, talking to voters, all with an eye toward Election Day. But I think we all know that Election Day is not the end point of this. It's really only the beginning. Now it is time for me to do the job that the people of Delaware County sent me here to do. It's a responsibility I take very seriously as an elected official, as a lawyer, and as a lifelong citizen of Delaware County. The Register of Wills position has existed in Pennsylvania for over 200 years. The first will to be probated in Delaware County was done in 1789, the same year that George Washington was inaugurated. The first Delaware County marriage license was issued by the Register of Wills office in 1885 when the law requiring a license to marry was passed. Last year, our Register of Wills office handled the probate of 3,000 estates, issued 2,500 marriage licenses, and processed 1,000 orphans court filings. Along with my deputies and staff, I intend to build on the successes of the office and to work hard to make our office the gold standard for Registers of Wills offices. I won't be satisfied until I know that the other Registers offices around the Commonwealth are saying, let's call and find out how Delaware County handles this issue. The Delaware County Home Rule Charter states that the Register of Wills shall be responsible to the electorate of Delaware County for the performance of his duties. I think I might have to ask Kevin and Brian if they can change that to her. The electorate are all of those who are entitled to vote in the county. It is my duty then to serve every citizen of this county, irrespective of whether they voted for me or not, and that is what I intend to do. I will keep foremost in my mind that a person's first and maybe only contact with our county government may be a trip to my office. It may be a happy occasion, they may be coming there to get a marriage license, or it may be a more somber one. Maybe they're coming there to probate the will of a loved one. No matter what the reason for the visit, I will make certain that the person leaves feeling like their county government was there for them on the day that they needed it. There are too many people here to thank, and hopefully I've thanked each and every one of you along the way. I see so many of you here today, and please know that I couldn't have done it without your support, your encouragement, and your hard work. This is your victory today. I wish all of you and your families a happy and healthy 2018, and I hope that each of you will say yes to something this year. Thank you.